F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that
God,
energy.
bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where friends request friends to watch. Rome, Season 2, Episode 9, title, No God Can Stop a Hungry Man. Can't lie, that's got me thinking about two people. It's got me thinking about Big Dog Caesar, Big C's.
Okay.
Especially since we seen his real appetite last episode.
Okay.
And he's definitely swinging his thing left and right. And then it also got me thinking about Mark Antony, of course. You know, Mark Antony ain't the one to just, bend over and not come back. So, that man got chased out to Egypt, and he's meeting up with Cleopatra. So, yeah, if y'all ain't putting my mind together, then I don't know where y'all been this whole 2 seasons. But that's where I'm at. How you feeling over there, Brolic?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm excited to dive into this one because, we're finally reaching the peak of Verena's story and Titus' story as well. Titus just went through a traumatic event. Verena's went through a traumatic event, left his kids, ended up going to Egypt with Mark Antony. So, a lot has changed with just one episode. So I'm really just curious how they're going to end their story because, they're separate from like what they're doing with the whole historical event. You feel me? It's like this show has 2 shows as one. It's like an historical event going on while a drama series is going on. So I'm all in the drama series. So I'm hoping Verenas gets back to his family somehow. If that's a possibility. If not, then we just we keep it pushing. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for this, man. I'm ready for these last 2 because I know so far it's been great. So I'm ready for this one, man. Let's get it.
All right, man. He ready, I'm ready. I know y'all ready, so we ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 100K. Go ahead and click that button, click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it, baby.
Let's go.
Let's do it, y'all. They're gonna have the We Was Kang's version.
Or we could have, their older version.
Miss Smith.
Something's there. I don't know. I need more room.
Yeah, some Egyptian Puni.
He's dreaming of the good old days.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
I think so.
I thought he was already into some new cheeks, then moved on already with life.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Yep. Cool.
Is this a nightmare? She gonna turn to a ghoul like mid-dream?
The hell?
He was laid up with a... Okay, you pay extra.
Pay extra.
You gotta pay up because you fucking up my sleep with your nightmare. Is that it?
Yeah, that man geeked up.
What the fuck? Geeked up. He converted. Look at him.
Senator Bibulus and several other distinguished men whose names I forget arrived this morning.
And why are you not in there?
I value my life, such as it is. When the Queen growls at me, I retreat.
I hear that. Oh shit! I'm like, what the hell was
Lead
that?
the animal on slightly.
Oh, that's sick.
You see?
Depending on how fast he's going.
Drink the water.
Is he gonna shoot it? Oh shit!
My turn?
Oh
Uh-oh.
no!
Triple.
Ooh.
Agreed. We will pay triple the correct price.
Poor Octavian, eh? He must be really desperate.
People are starving, dying,
He loves nobody and nobody loves him. He could feed the people larks and oysters till they burst.
I have no doubt you are right, but we do have an agreement, yes?
Yes. And Spain.
Ooh, he throwing shit in.
No deal then.
All right then.
Really, this is absolutely...
No. Deal. Venison.
And they clapping that shit.
Oh,
And they clapping that shit. Damn, that man really took his last breath right there in front of us all. Look at this man, bro. Fully converted. Got the henna tats and shit.
Yeah. Entertainment. What you looking like? What you looking at?
Yes, no? Not ambitious enough for you? Who feet she rubbing on?
No, don't tell me.
Titus?
Don't tell me.
She got him locked in?
No.
That's definitely him.
Titus, you sleeping with the fucking enemy. What is going on? Oh, yeah,
Shit's
yeah.
still
yeah,
bad
yeah.
since he killed all them damn leaders.
Well, not only that, people are starving, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yep, look. Yeah. Oh, shit. What's going on here?
The day's ration has been given. There'll be no more until tomorrow at the appointed time. I know you're hungry, but you're alive. If I do as you ask and open the granaries, you'll be well fed today and starving tomorrow.
You'll eat all y'all food.
Yeah.
Lucius, girls, thought I told you to wait inside.
I'm not Cara when there's blood to be spilled. Where's your...
Look, he's speaking now.
You got hair on your chin, you can talk of blood. Breen, I expected better. Next time, do as you're told.
That's cool, though. They staying with Titus.
Yep. Potential for a comeback, maybe?
What's the tally?
10 days left, a quarter ration, give or take.
God's below.
But why is this man on
Worth
crutches,
giving
though?
out, just prolonging
You
the
remember
misery.
he got fucked up?
But that was like 4 years ago, right?
It don't matter.
If
That's
this
how
time
bad-
skip is what we reading right here.
We're not in this for profit.
In the cage, back.
600.
I piss on the Bakers Guild.
Your call.
Yes, it is. Memio.
I didn't even
Pat.
recognize him.
Wait, who's that?
Memio,
Memio? I don't recognize him.
the
Wait.
main
Oh,
baddie from...
damn, he looks so different. Holy shit. Bro.
Hey!
Oh,
Quiet, you.
he's like a dog. Oh.
You fucking hairy bastard.
Hello. Tell me what the people are saying. Tell me who they blame for this famine.
You.
Yep.
You, they say. You're the man in charge.
Not Antony.
They hear the newsreaders saying that he's holding back the shipments and all that, but, well, it's Antony, innit?
Hey,
Thank you, Polo.
Polo keep it 100.
Time to start that war.
If he wants a war, why not give it to him?
Exactly.
You heard Pullo. You might as well declare war on wine and song. The war on Antony is doomed, unless the people are with us.
Yep.
Send for my mother and sister. I shall have dinner with them this evening.
We already know Antony got the...
I just...
motherfucking... Boodle up. Yeah, you gotta play Age of Empires. That's the sound they make. Like
it's on the crazy. Wait.
When they fucking convert people.
Bring it down.
Oh.
Naughty girl. What have I
Is
told
this a
you
young-
about going on the roof?
Castor, are there any letters for me today?
No, Domina.
Strange. I had the strongest feeling that today was the day.
Nah.
Mother.
Wow.
There will be no letter. You're wrong.
Cleopatra got her
When's
claws
the
in
last time you got a letter?
Promised you would send for me, and you will.
Even if he did, do you think Octavian would let you go?
Don't give a fig.
a fig.
Don't give a fig.
What does he want now, I wonder?
Nothing to our benefit.
No, definitely to your benefit. You might get to see hubby.
She don't want to see that man.
Yes, she does.
Cleopatra. Not with Cleopatra's hooks in them.
Okay. She willing to stir the pot, guarantee.
Octavia, I have a favor to ask of you. If you were to go and talk to him.
I? Go to Egypt?
The soft voice of a loving wife.
You are joking.
You feel
I
me?
cannot remember the last time I made a joke.
Damn.
Last market day.
She.
You said something about fishes, which made me laugh quite distinctly.
I was speaking figuratively.
Man, don't get extra abuse tonight. Like.
If you are serious, it is not I should go, but Mother.
Exactly.
She's his real wife.
Exactly.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hello.
Oh, okay. He actually likes getting cheeks on.
Yeah, he said it just gives him the sexual pleasure. So she probably just got to take the abuse first.
Yeah.
To get the build up.
What he about to do? Ooh.
There she go. Said if I'm gonna get beat, I might as well do some of my own.
Pick the right one. It seems like. She's like, he's like,
choke his ass.
He's like, man,
choke
that
him.
shit, I didn't even
choke
feel
him.
Damn. Curled up.
Told you, choke his ass. Yup. See, you just gotta know, man.
If Antony turns Octavia away, the people will feel that he has publicly humiliated his darling wife. That Queen Cleopatra has bewitched him.
Okay.
And they will all turn against him.
She got the politics.
Something like that. Good night, my dear.
That man don't like nobody being as smart as him. Like, I like that. I like that. She know what she was doing right there.
Bruh, she
fucked the soul out his ass and then
she literally took the whole soul out that man. That's crazy. We here? Yeah.
Bro, this is about to be crazy.
I'm telling you, shit's about to get wild. What Cleopatra gonna do? What's she gonna do?
Tell me more about my father.
Told you all that I know.
You've told me only what every fool knows.
He was a good man to have as a friend. You wouldn't want him as an enemy. He had a nasty temper when he was roused. When the battle was going hard and men were faltering, that's when you'd want to see your father at your side. Bravest man I've ever known.
You gotta ask Mark and Pashka.
Where are they? What's wrong?
He's like, they're here. They're here.
Did he just take a shotgun out her ass?
He did.
He is forcing me to choose publicly between her and you.
You have what you wanted. A war that he will start.
He loses the people.
A war that you did not seek.
And not only that, once you see Athia. Oops, sorry. That's what's gonna happen.
We must be gracious hosts, nay? We shall throw a lovely party for them.
Yeah.
Charmian.
Of course I no longer love her.
Yep, and so he like gazes.
You know.
At that beauty.
Love her, but neither do I think she deserves public humiliation.
That is the whole point.
Damn. These Egyptian cats is mean, bruh.
They're like spoiled little kids.
Atia will not be humiliated, because Atia will be dead.
What is this? Yeah, but then that turns the people against you.
No!
I see. Well, either you are a coward,
Here we go.
or you still have feelings for her. Which is it?
Octavian's, it's working, Octavian. She is scared out of her mind.
Facts. She need to be with Cleopatra out here.
What? She ready to slip, snip.
Damn. They still going at it. Boom. He about to 5-star frog splash that ass. Like,
they really wrestling out this bitch.
What about bloody time?
Oh, look who it is.
Pashka's wife.
So, Casta,
Is she pregnant too?
what are you doing here? Have you come for Crocodile Day? That's what I call it anyway. I can't get my mouth around their lingo. I love your hair like that. Is that how people are wearing it now?
Thank Juno, Posca. What in heaven's name?
What are you doing?
Bruh.
He's like a Disney character, bro. I swear to God.
That's how you look when you're not supposed to be smoking in the crib, but the landlord come knocking. Like.
Oscar?
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God. I'm gonna take my wife and dip.
Yeah, they still. I love the intro.
my.
Yep, you know it's gonna turn to that. Oh man, is he gonna agree while?
Varinus, I have a delicate mission for you.
Varinus, this is your opportunity. Don't do this.
Dang, look at them, bruh.
Antony!
She
Come
real
down, you
bad.
bastard!
Please.
Come on, Atia. Do like Sevilla did.
Yep. Come on, Xavier, start throwing the dirt.
Ooh, that shit sounded like a double.
No, she cocked that shit all the way back.
You tell my husband he's cowardly scum.
Going somewhere?
No.
They running.
No, what makes you think that? We were merely going to take a stroll along the harbor to look at the ships. Come with us.
Come on, Varinus.
No.
War is sure to come now. This is no place for decent Romans.
True, but I have responsibilities here.
Are they already gone? Oh no. Don't do it.
She was actually wearing that shit though.
Well, of course they took marriage serious back then.
Nah. You losing
Sir,
the
your
people.
wife instructed me to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
And what's your opinion of that?
It's not my place to have an opinion, sir.
Look how he's sizing him up.
You're no coward.
Look how you dressing, like a bitch.
But you do have a strong disease in your soul.
And what is this disease?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Hello, Mother.
He said I'll use that later for my wife.
I gather Antony was not amenable to persuasion. You wanted a villa in Capri. You may have one.
Posca has something here that will help you destroy Antony.
Oh man, snitch.
Although I am hoping...
Crush Antony and his queen. You can keep your damn villa.
Ooh, yeah, you can keep your villa. Posca, you rat-tooth bastard.
Having rejected his loving wife Octavia, Mark Antony has coupled himself to the sorceress.
The sorceress.
He worships dogs and reptiles.
Ooh, dogs and
He
reptiles.
blackens his eyes with soot.
Look, that said, you see a dude in the back?
Like a prostitute.
I am asked if he has gone mad, if he is bewitched. I have no explanation. We may weep for him, but then we must do our duty, for he is no longer a Roman. Fight him and destroy him.
And destroy him. Are you gonna hit that battlefield though?
You know he's not.
He gonna have Agrippa do it. You married my love interest.
My old friend, it's good to see you.
Pull up.
Sir.
Uh-oh.
Pull up.
Come sit down.
Remember we said there might be a Titus v. Varinus before. Hold up.
That's facts, dude.
It's another possibility.
No. Formal. This is all your fault.
Very soon I will have to go east to end this thing with Antony. I want you to come with me.
Why?
You are close to Varinus, he is close to Antony. It may be you can act as a mediator. It may be we can save unnecessary bloodshed.
Not to argue with you, but it doesn't seem likely.
Right. It's gonna be a fight.
I do not want to order you to come, Pullo, but I will if I have to.
No. No problem. I'll come.
Good.
The finale about to be hot.
About to be crazy.
So, Antony more or less forced Octavian into war, else the East would be lost to the Gippos. We wouldn't want that now, would we? Worshipping a bunch of dogs and cats and what have you.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
You'll hardly notice I'm gone. And the good news is, I'm more than likely to see your father.
That ain't good news to them.
He sent word that I should give you all a kiss from him.
Skip you.
If I see him, can I give him a kiss from you in return?
No. He killed our mother. It's true, isn't it?
Is Titus gonna have to clean this up?
You're a hard one, you.
My father made me so.
I hear you.
Truthfully, nobody even knows though.
Titus, he could have cleaned it up right there. Easy
But he
mop up.
doesn't know though. That's the thing. Truthfully,
he does
nobody Nobody witnessed it, bruh.
Fuck Varenus.
Like, it's all Varenus' word. Like,
Give us a smile, eh? Won't be gone forever.
If you really loved me,
oh my
you'd
God.
take me with you. I can take care of myself.
I know you can. Which is why I'm not worried about leaving you here.
Where you going now?
Here you go.
She is so bad, bruh. What you gonna do now?
Exactly.
What else you gonna do to keep this man here?
You'll see.
This man about to find a random clue from 4 years ago, bruh.
Oh, they let him out.
Mimio got out? Oh, Mimio got out.
Oh. Child, yeah, check the ceilings. He might. Oh.
Ooh, right there. Ooh, got him. Damn, slumped him.
He kept you alive.
Don't wake him up. You might as well just go for it. Yep, I was like, where's Shorty Girl at? Ooh, okay, he a fighter, y'all. It's fatal, bruh. Oh, it's fatal. It's fatal.
You deserve every single bit of this.
She a G, though.
Yep.
Ooh, she
Yep.
a G, bro.
Curb stomp his shit.
It's just not happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, she get what she fucking deserves.
It is as it should be.
What have you ever done?
Tell him.
You're a good woman.
What have you ever done?
Tell him.
One thing I'm not is a good woman.
You've been good to me.
He just keep digging a hole deeper.
Every time.
No. You better hope you die right after you say this.
I can't go to the afterlife with lies in my heart. Nemesis won't let me rest.
Tell him. Tell him. Don't die yet.
I'll send these people away.
Yep.
Get out.
Don't keep me alive. Let me wait right for that moment so I can say it.
It was me who killed Irene.
Kill her right now, Titus.
Myself.
Wrap their hands around that neck. Fucking choke her ass out. Fucking
Get them ears. Them shits is raised like 3 inches.
Yep.
There it is.
There we go. Yep. And then, yep.
Goodbye, love. As you wrap your hands
End that
around
shit.
my neck.
You getting indebted. Yep.
You should have let her go right at that moment. Like, just brought her right to the edge. Like,
Yep. Brought her back. Poked her one more time. I'm telling you, I would have did her filthy. I would have did
fucking Mimio, though. Who gave him that knife, though? You think he
Was it
snatched
a
that
knife
shit?
or was it the bone he gave him earlier?
Oh, you're right. You're right. That was a fat ass bone too. I'm assuming that's what you do with the people you don't care about, right? Because the Romans burn people.
I don't care. I'm just throwing you anywhere.
Motherfuckers get burnt or buried. He just threw her ass in the water, like.
That's how we ending it. Hey, that's how we ending it. Hey, that's how we ending it. Hey, that's how we ending it. Hey.
Alright. There you have it. Rome, season 2, episode 9 in the books. Man, this one was a banger, bruh. I can't lie. This is it just sucks that it's coming to an end. But this was such a great episode, man. Like, the time skips be wild, bruh, but it's not hard. It's not hard to, get right back attached to what's going on, because, obviously the same plot is still moving forward.
Yep.
It's just a couple years in the future, but it still is what it is. But I'm loving it, and I feel what you're saying, Brolic, man. Like, we need a revamp of this thing, man, with an extra 2 seasons, like, cause man, it's so good. I don't know how the next episode's gonna leave us feeling, but this one got me feeling great. How you feeling over there, Brolic?
Oh man, I loved it. I love what we got going on here. Obviously, they ended a few things here that I'm glad that they did, because when the show tells you that this is going to be their final season, well, I don't know how they went about it. Obviously they said they didn't get funding, but I wonder how far along were they into the season when they got the call. So for them to actually be at this point, and it seems like it's next episode is gonna be the episode for it to all end. And for me, even if it does end, somewhat early, yeah, do I want more? Yeah, but I think they can end it at a solid note here, with Titus, Varenus, and the whole conflict between Antony and Caesar. So yeah, I like what we got going on here to the finale, and hopefully, I'm not gonna say hopefully, because I know for a fact they're gonna stick it, because so far this show has been amazing. So yeah, man, I can't wait for that finale.
All right, y'all, let's get into it. So yeah, this one, I like just the way it all started, to be honest. The whole premise behind, the people, right? Because we've been learning that since back with Gladiator, and what the mob means, and what Rome means, and the people, and how you gotta, kind of coerce the people into loving you. As you try to become a leader, and whoever you want to be in society and politics. So I love that, because we saw a lot of that in this show as well, and they continue to play on that narrative, and they decided to do it with the whole granary aspect of it, which is cool, because they did kind of like allude towards this stuff. That I remember when they like broke it apart, and he was telling Mark Antony, he was like, "Oh, you just trying to go over there where the money's to be made, and blah blah blah." Like, so I kind of like how they're showing us, the negative side of exactly what Octavian was probably worried about in the first place, of sending Mark Antony over to Egypt. So I definitely love that. The time skip as well was crazy, because we see Pashka fully kitted out in his Egyptian wear. We see Mark Antony fully kitted out. We see Pashka's wife fully kitted out. So that was also super cool. But let's jump in. Let's start with Mark and them, I guess, over on the Egypt side. So one thing I will say is Mark he's moving the way I expected him to move. Like we've been kind of feeling the boil over. Like, we knew that him and Octavian wasn't gonna be able to, stay in good standings forever. But obviously a lot has gone on in these past 4 years. I can't even imagine how long he's been stingy with the grain, to the point where people are literally starving and things like that in the streets of Rome. So I'm just loving that whole chaotic side of things, and of course Cleopatra having her hook in Mark Antony's neck. It's basically, like I said, how Atia used to kind of have Mark Antony. She didn't have as much power as Cleopatra, so she probably couldn't push him as far as Cleo can. But yeah, I'm loving that.
I think the whole, like, see, Octavian's a bitch. I just gotta say that, right? He's a bitch. And the reason I say that is because if he wasn't in his feelings, right? If he wasn't in his feelings, he would have thought of this when he was making the whole, we're gonna split this for that, and then he should have known that this would come. Especially the way you push Antony out. You think he gonna be happy about you? So for me, it's just like, this is an easy, like, if I do this, this is guaranteed to happen. Like, so I don't know. I feel like it's just something that Octavian really didn't even think about, because he was in his feelings about his mom and his sister getting piped. Well, the lack of his sister getting piped, and the mother getting fully piped. So it's just, I'm just like, man.
Well, it's the money too, though. I think the money was the main thing that really pushed him to tell Mark to go to Egypt. Because remember, his right hand told him that it was Pashka and Mark that stole the money, like, but it was never even Mark Antony, like, because I feel like if that rumor never would have started, I don't think he would have ever pushed Mark out of Rome, to be honest.
You might be right about that. You might be right.
Yeah, because technically they do know now. Actually, no. Yeah, they still don't even know, because Varenus went to Mark Antony with that information, so they still don't even know, like, if Mark actually stole that shit or not. Yeah, so I feel like that was the main reason. But you're right, though. He do be in his feelings about shit, and he's not a warrior, so he uses his pen. to get things done. Like,
the gift of gab.
The gift of gab. But it was crazy to see Mark Antony actually resist the aura of Atia. Like
that,
obviously he didn't see her, so I think that's
that
what
helped.
saved him.
That definitely helped, and of course getting
his brains fucked out. Like
getting in the mood, and then eventually piping. Yeah, that'll definitely keep your mind off it. But we know what it is. If that man would have saw her, he folded. We know it for a fact. Mark Antony folded when he see Atia. Can't say can't lie. She bad. Them eyes is what really get you. But yeah, I'm surprised by it. I'm definitely surprised by the actions that were taken here when they finally rolled up. Because man, for a second there, I thought what Cleopatra was offering him, like to kill them, I thought that was gonna be the case here because of
me too. I thought she was giving the go ahead, like as soon as they kind of got on the pillar and it was about to like smash officially after all the slapping and shit. She had like kind of went like that to one of her servants or whatever. I thought that was like the do it without him like knowing, but since we're in the middle of the act, he ain't gonna be mad anyways, and then I'll just explain it to him after, like.
See, that
wasn't the case.
I thought it was gonna be like, okay, he's like, because once he sees her, it's a wrap. You feel me? Once he sees her, wrap. So I thought that was what was gonna happen here. He was eventually gonna see her, and then that's when things were gonna go crazy. Like Cleopatra gonna, off with her heads. So
that's why he ain't agreed to that party though.
I'm glad though. I'm glad we didn't get that moment, because it definitely was gonna come if they chilled together. If they would have chilled together, she would have been dead. Which I don't want, because like I said, she's one of my favorite characters in the show. So I'm glad it went down the way it did. Unfortunately for Atia, she doesn't get to talk to the love of her life, which is, it saddens my heart, because they're a perfect couple. Cleopatra is, she's very similar to Mark Antony. I feel like, she'll do whatever it takes to get shit done. And
she said that to him herself. Remember that she said, remember she was like, I'll prostitute myself for fucking.
Oh yeah.
Like, the right cause basically, but you ain't about to just fuck me to fuck me, nigga. Like,
and this is definitely one of those moments. So I love the setup. I love the just the tension. It was extreme. It was there. The tension was there. So I think this show does a lot of great things, man. This show's great, man. I fucking love it. I love it.
And it's funny you say that this is one of those moments that she's like prostituting herself to, gain power and control, because I kind of feel like Mark Antony is also doing the same thing. Like, he know damn well he don't love Cleo over Atia, but like he needs her power to get what he needs. Because even that will was kind of shocking, like letting Caesar come take over Rome and shit. Because we know that's what she really wanted. She wanted his name to be legitimized, and stuff like that. Like, so. Yeah, she definitely got his hooks in him, and he probably got a little plan in his head as well that she doesn't know about. But
I don't think so.
I think so. I don't think it's like something like to betray her or anything like that. But like, I think he has his own long game too.
Yeah,
like Mark Antony, he's never really.
It's the long game.
He's always
until it becomes the short game.
Hey, that's true.
It's just what happens when it goes flaccid.
You stupid. That man ain't flashing. You seen he got those were either twins or two back to back. They look like they was real close in there.
Facts, right back to back, like literally, baby.
That's either twins.
You're pregnant.
He either he either got them well in one play, but and then he also got a kid with freaking Octavia too. But
insane.
Still on the Egypt side, shout out to Atia for trying to stand her 10, like I'm gonna stay here. I thought that was kind of cool.
I wish she kind of.
I wish she would have stayed there for like 48 in that heat. But I like it though, because it just kind of shows her love. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like us as viewers know exactly how she feel about him, but I feel like in the show they always try to play like the characters. They always kind of like try to question her, like if she are y'all real? Like, do y'all actually love you? Like, yes, bro.
Yeah.
She loves this nigga to death, bro. Like,
how many times she pulled up? Nigga, ain't no female in here ever pulled up. She pulled up like 3 times. Mostly the time, it's the men pulling up. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't even pull up. They just walk through the door. You feel me? She pulled up. So yeah, the love is real, man. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I love it. And then Pashka. That was
Pashka. That man is getting. Yeah, I swear, man.
That was a surprise. I can't lie. Like, I know Mark is kind of mean to him and shit, but like,
it really isn't a surprise. This man flip-flopped through every single administration. He was grimy. I felt like he always had his own.
Though. He was always with Caesar, and then he went with Mark after that.
He wasn't like skimming money.
What you mean?
At least from Octavian.
I mean, he got money for being free, but that was just part of the will, like the will that Caesar left behind. But I don't think like I don't think he really had like loyalties to Octavian.
I don't know. I always feel like he's back and forth. You know, he's only in it for himself.
That's true. He's in it for himself.
It's understandable, especially in this world these times. Like I get it, but something about the guy I don't like. You know, I feel like he's like one of those schemer guys from like Aladdin or some shit. Like,
this nigga said Aladdin. Who specifically from Aladdin?
I don't know. Like a side merchant. Like, hey, what about League? I don't know. I know. I'm bad, y'all. My brain is rotten.
This nigga tripping. Now, you know what I think it is about Pashka, though, that I was, like, randomly thinking about the other day? Because I remember we kind of, like, went in a little bit on him, like, bro, don't you got bread and blah, blah, blah. Like, but I was thinking, like, technically he didn't have bread. Like, he was always a slave. Like, I think what it was, though, is that we perceive him as, like, well off because Caesar treats everyone around him so good.
Okay.
But technically he was a slave until Caesar died.
Yep. And then
so like we don't even really know how much money exactly. Like we don't even know how much money he had while he was a slave to Caesar until Caesar left him a little bit of something in the will. Yeah. So like, you feel me? Like, so it's just like it kind of puts his character a little bit more into perspective. But I feel you though. Like this move right here is just really slimy. Like but that will is crazy though, because you got to think about it. Like especially how they are about their loyalties and shit like that. So I feel like that'll turn almost anybody. Like, hold up, bro. You trying to do this and that? You pro Egypt versus pro Rome? Like,
that would be wild. But it's something. All this is something about him that just has me like, I really don't like him as a character. I do like him as a character, but I don't. Like, there's things that I don't like about him. There's things that I do like about him. But one thing that I do know about him is he's a good man. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. He really isn't out there to maliciously hurt anybody, I feel like. But, you know, at the same time, he's a good dude. He took old girl in, and it seems like so far he's been treating her very, very well. So that's one great thing about Pashka. So, yeah, man. Can't wait to see where he's going to be.
Real word too. He said we gotta leave all our bread behind.
Oh yeah,
so we finna start over. Like,
hey, she was
with
it.
Seem like he's been a good husband.
She's with it. Yeah,
he's grown.
She didn't deserve what happened to her at all.
Hell no. Hell no.
So I'm glad that she's in a position now where she's well off, and she has a man that actually doesn't do anything crazy like Caesar.
Like beat you.
Like Caesar, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, she definitely didn't deserve. I like it because this show definitely has a lot of moments of people who didn't deserve things, but like, unfortunately, that's just the way the story moved it because somebody had a feeling about something else. So, but she's definitely one of those people who are in that boat, and seems to be doing fairly decent.
Yeah.
All right. I think we can leave Egypt. All right, we seen the kids, like young Caesar wants to know a little bit more about his dad.
Yep. I like that.
I know I made a couple comments about how mean the Egyptians were, and I stand by that from this episode at least. And obviously,
all the episodes.
I think it stems from Well, I feel like we didn't see too much of like the kids.
No,
like,
the first time we saw Egypt was with the brat's son. You don't remember? The whole fucking facade.
The first.
Remember?
Yeah.
So like they've always been like that. Always.
That's true.
At least in the show. Don't take it personally, y'all.
Yeah. Let's just talk about the show, specifically the royalty too, because I was gonna say I feel like Cleopatra. I feel like the son is like that because of Cleopatra. Like she,
for sure,
she let a motherfucker know like you God basically. Like so that's how you need to act. That's how I feel like she probably raising that boy.
He is risen.
He has. He has risen. He's pegging his damn playmate and shit. Fucking hard ass ball. Like, what the fuck is that shit made of? That's the shot put, bro. That's the shit that Miss Trunchbull was throwing through walls in Matilda and shit, bro. Like, hell nah. And then obviously Verena's being OG loyal Verena's.
Yeah, man.
You want to say anything?
Nah, yeah, man. Just had to agree with it. Yeah, man. That man loyal. To a fault.
Send kisses home.
Fuck. Kick that man in the balls. Get his feelings back or something.
Who, Verena's?
Yeah, man. That man be walking around. I am an AI robot. I am loyal
but remember,
to you,
that's how
sir.
he was in the beginning of the show.
He was.
We was like Boy Scout Verena's and all this other. He
went back to his. Yeah, he went back to his roots.
Yep. All right, let's leave Egypt. I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.
We left safely with Atia and Octavia. I'll say that at least because I was kind of worried all the way up until they made it back home because I'm just do we kill him at the doorstep or do we kill him on the boat? Because she kind of said, we can make it seem like they died at sea, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But nah, they made it scot-free. Pashka and his wife as well.
Yep.
All right, over on the Rome side, obviously, I think we should start with Octavian, since it's the contrast of what we just talked about with Mark and them. I think it was a good play, to be honest. Good play
extremely good play.
Yeah, extremely good play. Because, like we said, Mark is the fighter. Octavian, he got the brains, he got the pen. He got his people in his corner, letting them know what he should and shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that this was a very reasonable, very smart play. And it worked. It worked very much so. As we saw, the newsletter guy got the shit out there, and people are very upset. The whole Senate gave this man a standing ovation, like, let's go to war with Mark Antony.
Yep.
So, yeah, just overall great defense over there on the Rome side.
It makes sense. Even if you don't accomplish, what you set off for, you're shaking things up over there and potentially causing a rift between you and Cleopatra. So I think it was just an overall good play. Like his wife said while they were lying in bed, it's basically a win-win kind of situation. The only thing is, if his sister and mother died, then that would be, like, in my opinion, too big.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was considering that though. That was when Cleopatra said that shit. I was like, hold up.
Yeah, it changed the whole like tension. That's what I was saying. This episode brought the tension when it came to that, because the entire time I was just there like, what is about to happen? And when Verena's came out, I'm just like, they sent the killer out there. This man is when he's like this, he ain't got no soul. So, but yeah, I think Octavian did his thing in this episode. But no buts. I think overall it's just a great play. I think it's a great play.
I don't think I have any buts for the Octavian side neither.
We did
you seen the bull in action? What?
We got a new prompt. Was it this?
Oh yeah, we got the newsletter. Yeah, we got the newsletter guy, the sorceress. So, what do he do? Fucking sorceress.
We got the.
But yeah, and then one thing I will say though about the Octavian side, real quick, is Atia confronting him about it as well. I did like that part too, because, like she said, you knew that he wasn't gonna accept me when I went over there, like, and that was great because. Damn, who said it? I forgot. Two other people had literally just talked about that. They were just like, he's sending her over here, whoop-de-woo, like he knows that.
His wife?
You were gonna.
My wife?
Was it Octavia
yeah.
who said it?
No.
And she told that to Atia?
You confused me.
You confusing yourself.
I thought you were talking. No, you said Octavia. You mean Octavian? We know how you are with
What
Octavia.
are you talking about, man?
I don't know. I'm confused
I just
now,
said
and I'm
Atia.
lost.
I said
Where
when
we going?
Atia
Beepity-boppity.
confronted Octavian, when she confronted Octavian about the whole "you sent me over there,"
Yeah.
knowing that he wasn't gonna accept.
Yeah,
me.
he was having a conversation with his wife in the bed. You remember? And she was like, kind of like insinuating that.
Oh yeah, you know that he. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
And we were like, damn, she's actually a lot smarter than we thought. And not only that, it seemed like he wasn't really turned on by that. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you're
Very
right
surprised.
though. I was confusing myself. So I like that though, because that played straight off of that conversation. Like, basically Atia was smart enough to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
And confronted Octavian about it. So again, I don't know. I like Atia this episode. Like, she's definitely
the entire season.
Yeah, of course.
Series.
She's definitely been great this whole season, but I don't know. She did really solid this episode, and I'm just kind of really wondering where it's gonna all end, because as we know, she got the curses on her times a million right now, and nothing has ever been good since. So it's just like,
yeah.
What is your end story? What is episode 10 for you, Atia? What is episode 10 for you? I think I'm good on everyone else though. Like, I don't got much to say about Octavia.
Nope.
And the rest of the people, Agrippa and none of them. Like, it is what it is with them.
The only thing I got to say about Octavia is that I wonder if that is Mark Antony's child. You know, this DNA tests were in the thing back then, but man, they definitely need them, because I don't know who the pappy for anybody is. Like, I'm questioning all these kids. Like, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Shit, I might be your daddy. So I like that, because, you know, if there was more seasons to come from this show, which there isn't, I think they could have played around with some of that. You know, with Atia and of course, you know, Cleopatra and all that. So, unfortunate, but I did like seeing that. You know, she had a kid, potentially Mark, potentially buddies. So, it got to be buddies, right? It has to be, right? There's no way Mark on the first try, right?
I can't lie. There's some pretty barbaric like thoughts behind how you get a woman pregnant and shit back then. So ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
Especially after the first episode, Mark, that man was in it, came out of it, was like, oh! Got to get all that adrenaline.
But I feel you though. I feel like that's probably Agrippa's, bruh. Because like, how many times did Mark actually probably smash old girl?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's why I'm so curious to like who really is the daddy of her child, because ain't no way that's Mark. Like, ain't no way.
Like, they probably smashed once on the honeymoon, and that was
That's
it.
it.
Bruh.
That's
or
it.
Not even honeymoon, the wedding night. I mean, like,
yeah, wedding night. Yeah.
That's it. Like, after that, he was always in Atia's bed, and she was always in them little fucking hotel rooms that they was getting.
Yep.
So, all right, moving along to the Aventide. So obviously Titus, you know, he got a lot of responsibility right now since he is numero uno. All while the damn granaries are going through what they're going through.
Yep.
But obviously he's holding it down. You know, they kind of started with him in the bed with you know who. Sunshine and roses. Things are all glowing. Beautiful love story. But yeah, Titus is, you know, he's out here doing his thing, trying to hold things down. He's taking care of Varenus's kids, so that's great. The family's still together. The auntie's still there. Number 3 is actually still around as well, looking terrible though, terribly injured. But things are actually looking like decent in the Aventide for the most part, you know, outside of him slaughtering pretty much everybody a couple years ago, keeping Mimio in a freaking cage and having a shortage of granary. But everything else was looking pretty well off. Like,
I mean, I guess. Like, no.
Those people could be murdering each other in the streets.
That's true.
Or they could be up in the Julia's neighborhoods.
I mean, for what it is, at least, you know, Titus is keeping things together. Let's just say that. You know, he isn't doing a perfect job, but he's keeping things together and trying to stay strong, especially for the people that are starving out there. So I think, you know, he's doing what he can. I mean, he ain't nobody special. You feel me? So I love the everything they did with Titus in this episode. You know, showing him, you know, having the approval from the people, and of course, you know, everything else. The making this dude into a pet is wild to me. Like, that's
that was
wild.
crazy.
That's wild.
I was for sure thought he was done for.
Yeah, well,
last episode.
see, no, that's the thing though. I had one of your moments, you know, 2 a.m. just there, and I was just thinking like, yo, he never really finished them off. We just saw him do the thing, and then he what?
I thought he hit him with the axe after that. I thought he did. No. I thought he did handshake, pulled in, did like a headbutt, and then
he
boom with the axe.
Nah, he fell down
immediately after.
He fell down immediately, and then he took his axe and threw it at Buddy.
Oh, yeah, he threw it. Okay,
he threw it and then hit dude, and it was like and I was like yes, and I, you know. You're leaving off that episode with a high. You're not really thinking about like, wait, he didn't finish Buddy off. So,
yeah.
You know, it's one of those moments in TV where you don't see the person die, so can't assume that he's dead. Yeah. It's one of those moments. So yeah, I like that. Yeah, man, and finally we got what we wanted, man. Well, at least what I wanted. I can't speak for Formal, but I can speak for myself. I wanted this woman to get filthy dirty. She went out a little too easy, in my opinion. Yeah, I think you know what moment what would have been perfect. Go down the throat. I think that would have been perfect.
What in the throat?
Gold. Was it gold?
Oh, gold down the throat.
Yeah, you remember he was. I forgot who said that they were gonna do that. Or just something very hot. You know, some hot magma would have been nice. But yeah. I think she went out a little too good. You know, she kind of went out on a high note, at least for her point of view.
She was in pain, but
but she went out saving the man she loved and telling him the truth. So she, in her book, she Gucci.
I feel you. She was redeemed. You right. She's definitely you put it like that. She definitely saved the man she loved. Because he was out, boy. Cold.
He was about to get deaded.
Yeah, he was donezo. Damn, that's a good point. That's a good point. But I do like how she went out bleeding in the bed, though. You know, I think that was a little bit of the poetry there, and then straight disrespected by just getting thrown in the water. At least what I assume is disrespect, because so far, either people are getting buried, burned, or I know like they'll do the little put them on the water and shoot fire arrows. Yeah. But nobody's just getting thrown into just water to fucking bloat and just get eaten by mosquitoes and frogs and shit.
You could tell the lack of disrespect because she wasn't covered up. I think that's something that it's a custom for them, where when someone dies, they kind of wrap them up,
and some shit.
And nice, keep them compact and stuff like that. So that's something that I noticed immediately when he was walking. I'm like, wait, she's not covered up. Disrespect. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So I'm glad she got the disrespected. But like I said, she dead already, so she really don't give a fuck. She went out the way she wanted to. In my book, it's still a notch on her side. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get what I wanted. I wanted her to get deaded. So we didn't get it, but we here. And the beautiful thing about this whole ending is, Formal predicted a while back that we were going to get a Titus and Vorenus matchup here. And that's what it looks like. Octavian told Pulo, listen, we need someone to talk between me and Mark, and I think you'll be the perfect person, which is true. I'm just hoping that, these two dudes who've had, it wasn't the best relationship, They had ups and downs. Hopefully they can come together and actually hash something out here when it comes to this war. So I can't wait for the next
Mark
episode.
and Octavian?
No, Varenus and Titus.
Oh, you tripping, nigga?
I'm tripping?
Yeah, you made that shit sound like they barely had downs, nigga.
Nah, they had some moments where they were down.
They had that one real bad moment.
No, don't do that. Listen, they had some moments.
Bruh.
And they didn't agree on everything in the very beginning either.
You making that shit way too dramatic. Them niggas about to be
come
like,
on,
brother, here's a kiss from your kids. He gonna be like, oh my God, thank you.
Listen.
Mark's gonna be like, slay him now. Everybody's gonna be like, hell no, this is my brother, bro. Like,
making things dramatic is my job. No, just
them niggas they about to be cool as ice.
I hope so, but Varenus is on that mode. He's on that mode, so that's why I'm just like, I don't know what type of.
He need a kiss. He needs to get a kiss from the kids. That's what will save him.
Well, he's gonna take it out of his pocket and.
Titus has got to get the blessings. He got to somehow convince them before next episode to fucking send daddy a kiss from us. Like, yeah, we got that man fixed up, bro.
I'll send you secret kisses.
That's what he
from
needed.
2 children.
Like, yeah, like,
the
they said here.
Like,
they said this is for
the
you.
third one sent the boot. Here you go.
But now you are right though. Like how loyal is Varenus gonna be?
Yes.
If Mark tells him to attack, is he gonna attack? Like
I'm worried, man.
And then not only that, like, just what could a war really look like right now, bro? Because like Rome would have to. Well, they wouldn't have to. Well, actually, they would. They would have to go and get Mark Antony, so they would have to make the trip over there.
Yeah.
And Cleopatra, she's acting very, very confident. Very confident. Okay. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, you know, what them defenses might look like when you got a couple boats coming. You could start shooting at them from far away. And then even though, you know, they did do the newscast and Mark Antony is no longer a man of Rome, like I you know, I always just wonder how far that actually, you know, reaches the people. Like, I'm sure a lot of people obviously were immediately upset about that.
Yep.
But when it comes really down to it and you out there in the battlefield and you want to survive and you trying to pick who's going to be the victor, shit like that might just go right out the window and people could still convert over there to Mark Antony's side. So I'm just like, I'm really juiced for next episode. I need it.
We see how the battlefield is, man. When the morale is not there, and you know, people are willing to flee. So, definitely excited for the next episode, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be a fire finale.
And Mark's converted people before too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. This show does a lot of great things, man. I ain't really got no final thoughts. I think talked enough on this one. But I'm just going to give you my scope. I think overall this episode was really good. I'm going to give it a 9. I think it's a solid episode. Has me extremely excited to see what the finale is going to be. And I can't wait to dive into it because it's not going to be long for us to actually get into it. It's another 2 days. So, see y'all very, very soon. Hopefully they stick this landing.
Right. Me too. No final thoughts. I think we fleshed it out for the most part. Shout out to that Mimeo thing. I thought that was kind of cool, using the bone to break out, because the whole episode they were just showing him like if he was, you know, animalistic and kind of, you know, lost the intellect, but it was obviously still there.
Yep.
I'm with you. 9 for sure. This was a great episode. Loved it. Loved how they closed out some story. I think the only thing that would have made this episode perfect is if old girl was pregnant. Like, that would have been crazy. What, old girl that Titus had to kill? That was the only thing that would have made this like a crazy episode, like a perfect episode. Cause imagine that, like,
that would have been beautiful.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been a deserving death in my book.
That would have been sick, bro. That he have to choose, choke her out, or do I try to save her, or at least save the baby? Like,
nah, they both going. Like, you took.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It
that's
is
still
fucked
his blood.
up, but
that's still his blood, though. Hey, you can't say what you would do unless you were in that
my blood. Listen, I'll tell you.
You can't say what you would do unless you were in that position.
Listen, I'll tell you right now. In the position, in my mind, they both gone. You took my main The one
But then she's his current main, so that's still your main.
You only my main because you took out my main with my child.
Sometimes the DLC
Yeah,
drop
both
and
going.
you drop your
Stop
your
it.
vanilla.
Stop.
Sometimes that DLC drop and you drop the vanilla build, bruh. Like
Stop.
it is what it
Stop,
is. But let's wrap this up, y'all.
Yeah.
2 9s across the board from your host. Y'all already know what's up. If y'all still here rocking with us, we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep us moving and grooving, baby. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this episode.
Most importantly, if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you got to bring your own copy, of course. Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. FRR's out, y'all.
Peace.